I'm building a luxury hotel in Marrakesh, Morocco. What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chitty Ashley, and if you know me, you know that I built a luxury villa in Bali, Indonesia at the age of 23, and now I am, years later, embarking on another incredible project. I'm actually going to be building a luxury boutique hotel here in Marrakesh, Morocco. This is going to be a 14-bedroom boutique hotel, all about the experience, luxury, and the details. I'm really looking at pairing my love for decor and design with service and authentic Moroccan culture. So I want you guys to come on this journey with me. I'm going to be taking you guys through the entire process of going from concept to reality with this luxury hotel and really digging into the detail, everything from finances to what it takes to really build a truly luxury experience. And you guys are going to be part of every single thing. So we're here right now in Marrakesh, Morocco, and we are going to be scoping out some properties and looking at potential sites. The idea is to find something that is in distress or find something that we can renovate and convert into this luxury oasis. I'm so excited for it. For the last 6 years, I have been building a luxury travel company called Luxe Tribes, and every year we plan trips for thousands of travelers around the world, and we spend millions of dollars placing our travelers in luxury properties in destinations that we plan trips to. We decided that we want ownership. And so what this means is being able to truly curate the experiences that our travelers get to have, from the hotel to the activities and beyond. And that's exactly why we're building this luxury boutique hotel. I want for us to be able to truly have a hands-on experience for our travelers, and that starts with the hotel. And so we are controlling our own distribution. We are going to be part of the movement of investing in Africa and being able to be part of the growth of the tourism sector in Africa. And it starts with this project, Noor Marrakesh, a luxury 14-bedroom boutique hotel property, which we are going to take and renovate and turn it into a world-class experience for our travelers and for anyone who wants to stay at the property. All right, guys, so it is day 2, and we are about to head out to go and view some properties here in Marrakesh. The idea is for us to find a property that still needs a lot of renovation. It might be a little bit older, but is no more than 20 minutes away from the city center. And our goal is to find this property and renovate the property over the next year. So that is going to give us enough space to build this boutique hotel and have enough space for 10 plus bedrooms. We're also going to have everything from a spa area to a dining area to spaces for events and community. And I'm really excited about that. I also want to see what is on the market and what the real estate scene in Marrakesh, Morocco is like. And so come along with us and stay tuned.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay, so it's actually quite spacious.
Yes,
This is
a courtyard also, but it's labyrinth, so you can have more light if you want.
Okay, so you can remove the covering at the top to let in light. Okay, makes sense.
About
Hot sizes
700.
700. Okay, and has the guest house license.
It's all right.
Has a spa.
Yeah.
Okay. The rooftop is actually quite spacious.
This is very nice view. A bit less interesting from inside, but yeah, you can.
Okay, you can actually see the Atlas Mountains from here.
But this is we call it Jbilat, which is like the small mountains. The Atlas mountain is from here because the snow comes from here. That's the Atlas mountain.
Okay, so that's a different thing.
Yeah, this is the smallest one.
Okay.
Not less interesting, but it's people they appreciate it.
Yeah.
You know, square, the main square.
Right. Okay. Really nice. Look at the view from here.
This is. So, there is أربعة suite. Four, two suites, 2 suites, and
Okay, 2 suites.
and 2 for 4 people.
Okay, when you say 2 for 4 people, that's like a suite size room?
Yeah, suites. I mean, the suite means like it's more luxurious.
Okay.
When it's like a normal room with 4 people, it's spacious, but it doesn't have the same luxury as the suites, you know.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay, well, let's see what those look like.
There is another thing also, like you have like the 2 suites are on the ground floor,
Right.
just right to the pool.
Yeah, so you're gonna have a
How
lot
you
of
sell
noise.
people like that? They will have noise, you know.
Yeah.
It's inconvenient.
But I mean, aside from that, I think it's a very solid option. It just needs a few workarounds.
It's a good
To be
option to
honest,
compare also, so you know.
yeah, I mean, overall, I think the price point is good. It's spacious.
There is some serious renovation to consider.
Right, of course. So that definitely needs to be updated.
Yeah.
But I actually think that the structure itself is actually quite good. So I can see the renovation not being so intense. But I think the bathrooms definitely need some work.
The bathroom needs to be.
And then
more
I am
modern.
concerned about the suite because the suite literally opens up to the pool. So that is like a concern of mine as well.
Yeah.
Like you need more. If I'm paying for a suite, I want full privacy, you know? How to make that happen? All right, guys. So I am here with Abdel. He is native Moroccan and has been living in Marrakesh for how long now?
12 years.
12 years, and he is helping us to find our dream property here in Marrakesh. And actually, he specializes in riads, right? So I was very, very skeptical about, you know, the market for riads. I was thinking that we would do something outside of the Medina, but he has actually been pretty convincing. So tell us a little bit more about why people typically invest in riads in the Medina and what the pros are for investing in the Medina area.
So I mean, riads are the houses, typical houses in Morocco. So it's a house with the courtyard and the gardener in the courtyard, which is open space, and you can see the sky. What makes people like interested in investing in Riyadh is that like touristic attraction. So they can. There is some that they bought Riyadh just for themselves because they like it, the vibe, they are very typical historical also properties, like a hidden game inside the Medina. You can walk through. You can even imagine that you're gonna find like treasure under like after this hidden door.
Right.
And there is the financial aspect for the investor that the occupancy rate is very good. It's very typical experience that can like the owners offer to their guests, to their tourists. So it's good, and it's a good location also to visit the Medina. When you are like staying in the Medina, you are more or less like 5 to 15 minutes walking from all the tourist attraction, restaurant, the square. I mean, you can get everywhere in the Medina.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you're thinking of investing, and as we are going through the process of trying to figure out what we want to do and what direction we want to go in terms of this boutique hotel, for me, some of the easy advantages of going for the Riyadh style business model is the high occupancy in terms of there's so much foot traffic that is coming into this area of Marrakesh, and it's literally like every tourist bucket list must to stay in a riad in Morocco. And so, it's going to be a tough decision to decide whether to purchase a riad or whether to do something outside of the Medina. I think for me, some of the cons that I was thinking about, in terms of a riad is, of course, it's very busy, right? So, it can be noisy, there's a lot going on, but on the flip side, that's where all the action is, right? That's where all the restaurants are, that's where all the, the nightlife and the markets are. So it'll be interesting to kind of see what we decide.
We have the impression also when we are outside walking in the hectic Medina, there's the small street of the souks. we imagine that the Riyadh will be hectic, it's going to be noisy, but it's not the case. Once we are inside, the walls are like very thick, and there is like somehow some phonic isolation. Once you get inside the rooms, it's very, there is no noise actually. There is no noise.
All right, so we have seen 3 properties today. We started with the first property in the Medina. That was an 18-bedroom Riyadh.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the pros and cons of that one. Firstly, I really loved the location. The fact that you could actually bring in a car and, get picked up and dropped off right in front of the Riyadh in the Medina is something that's unique. We also talked about the fact that it had a pool, and I really, really love that. But give me a little bit more of the detail about that specific Riyadh and why that one might be a good option.
The first Riyadh we have seen is like very interesting, one of the most interesting in the market today. From his side, the footprint is 1,200 footprint, 18 rooms. The location is great, one of the most very nicest neighborhood in the Medina. The car access in front of the door, which is a big asset for Riyadh, not many Riyadh. I think 60-70% of the Riyadh, they don't have immediate car access. So this one has one. Many courtyards, many private.
It had a restaurant,
mini sitting area, nice rooftop also. And then many access also, so you can access to the Riyadh from many sides. So if you want to develop like a restaurant from this side or this side, you can keep like one entrance for the resident and another entrance for the visitors, for the people that are coming only for restaurants. So
and I love the little pockets of like corridors and courtyards that they had in that Riyadh as well. It also had a restaurant and a fully equipped kitchen, so that was really good. Overall, I give that a solid 9 out of 10. The potential was incredible. We then saw a second Riyadh. Tell us a little bit more about that one.
I mean, the second Riyadh is very interesting also by his location. The location is like a really top location. A bit smaller, like only 9 rooms and smaller footprint, also 300 footprint. The terrace is very good because it has a view on the garden. So this one is very nice. But it might be less interesting for your concept, but it's very good place to do a restaurant, guest house. It has a spa also on the basement. We have 300 footprint on the basement, which is very good.
Yeah, I wasn't really a huge fan of the second option, 9-bedroom Riyadh right at the doorstep of the Medina, but I just didn't feel like it was providing me with an experience, in terms of what we are looking to build. The rooftop was amazing. I mean, in terms of that potential, I also love the fact that it had a spa, so that was really good as well. And also it felt quite intimate as well, which was a really good option, in terms of that. But overall, wasn't my favorite. All right, so what is your advice to us on this journey of building this luxury boutique hotel and trying to find the ideal property?
So I think what we have visited today, they are like all interested properties. We need to visit more to understand more what you are looking for and then to find the right property. But my advice is to go straight to a Riyadh because that's the most unique experience that you can offer to your community.
Right, I love that. So guys, I have stayed at some of the top luxury hotels around the world. We have stayed at the Four Seasons Bora Bora, Six Senses Zopayson, and countless of other properties around the world. We're currently staying at the Oberoi in Marrakesh, Morocco. This is another 5-star property, and the details in this property is just incredible. I mean, this property took over 10 years to build with 200 different local artisans. And so that is the level of excellence that we aspire to. And I am never scared of the competition. What I know is that there's a specific market for New Marrakesh, and that's the market that we're focusing on. We specifically want to target destination experiences, corporate retreats, large groups, destination weddings, and really create a space for people to come to celebrate, to enjoy the local culture of Morocco, and really to get away, to enjoy wellness. And that's what we're thinking about as we are crafting the plans for New Marrakesh, is how do we set ourselves aside? How do we create a truly authentic experience that really is memorable for the people coming in? And so I'm excited to take you guys along that journey of crafting a luxury experience, because when you're talking about luxury, it's in the details, right? It's really giving thought to everything from the scents to the artwork to the furnishings. And that's exactly what I'm doing right now as we are crafting the concept of New Marrakesh. All right, guys, so we made it to the Salman Hotel here in Marrakesh, Morocco. This is another 5-star property, and I really enjoyed Oberoi, but we definitely wanted to check out more luxury hotels here in Morocco. And of course, Salman is one of the top ones that you can find. This is actually owned by a local Moroccan, and you can tell in the design and the decor and the architecture and even in the service. And so I'm really excited to show you guys. We're currently staying in a riad. This is the highest standard room in this hotel. This hotel has 54 rooms. And one thing about this hotel is that it is all about horses and authentic Moroccan living. And so you're going to see a bunch of horses scattered across the property and horse stables. And they also have like evening Moroccan shows. And so I really, really love how they showcase the culture. Even at breakfast, they have someone who is playing music. And I just really, really have loved getting a taste of Moroccan culture from this hotel. So I want to show you guys the riad, and I want to give you guys a little bit more of my thoughts on this property. So let's go. So one thing I really love about this riad is when you walk in, you are greeted by this gorgeous center. It has a skylight and a fountain. And then you walk in, and guys, jaw dropped when we walked in to this gorgeous living room. I love the deep, dark blacks and the wood carvings and all of the decor. And honestly, it's giving me so much inspiration for New Marrakesh. I mean, I'm really enjoying being able to compare the different hotels that we've stayed in, from Oberoi to Salman, and take inspiration from the best of these two hotels. And honestly, for me, when I'm thinking about creating a luxury hotel experience, it's really the detail, it's the design, it's being able to show character in the property that you are creating. And with this one, I can really see the Moroccan authentic luxury. And that's something that I'm excited about translating as we're building New Marrakesh. But specifically with this riad, it's a 1-bedroom riad. One thing I really love is how they've done the bedroom. They've made it into like a sort of Berber tent, and it really feels so cozy at night. And then you come into the living room, which overlooks the pool and the views, guys. I mean, this was true relaxation. We spent a week here and I really enjoyed it. And then you have the bathroom and even a massive walk-in closet. This is a full service riad. We even had a butler throughout our stay. And so I just really, really enjoyed myself in this property. And I'm definitely taking notes for New Marrakesh because they have done such an excellent job here. Decor-wise, service-wise, grounds-wise, this hotel has tons of horses. So being able to kind of walk outside and touch the horses and look at the stables, that has been such a treat. So guys, there you have it. That is our casa here in Marrakesh, Morocco at the Salman Hotel. And honestly, guys, I have been soaking up the sun, swimming every day, enjoying myself because we work hard and we play hard over here, okay? We're going to be seeing a lot more properties during our time here in Morocco. And we're going to be spending a lot more time in Morocco over the next 2 years as we work on this project. So I want you guys to stay tuned for everything that is to come. I want to show you guys what really goes into building a luxury hotel. Everything from financing to decor, the concept, hiring, and so much more. I want to take you guys through the details. And so this is going to be an entire series. Make sure you tune in, make sure you subscribe, and also follow me on TikTok and Instagram because I am posting all the sneak peeks there regularly. So you guys can stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching and bye.